Right. Hello. Okay, so I just learned something about live streaming on YouTube, and that's that you need to actually press go live in the backend in order to actually go live. Because yeah, apparently I've just been streaming into nothingness because YouTube was receiving my live stream, but I hadn't actually given it permission to start streaming it to you. But you should now be able to hear me. So let me just know in the chat if that's actually the case. Um, this is there we go. It's working. Hello, hi Chaos Demon, hi Daniel, hi Roman, hi Flux. Yeah, so this is this is my little live stream about editing this video. I've actually already put put the first joke in. Just gonna finish that one off because like I've been explaining my entire process while I've been making this, so I'll just consider that practice. Let's have a look here because I want to get the title sequence. There we go. There we go. Title sequence. And then we're gonna do the old school speed up the title sequence to cause a funny effect. So let's make that 4 times quicker. No, that's still too long. Let's make it 5 times in that case. 500%. No, that's apparently still too slow. Okay, well in that case we'll just make it 1000%. How's that? Yes, that's what I want. Okay, so here's the first joke that I just put together that I thought I was streaming, but apparently I wasn't. So just so you're up to speed to what I'm doing right now.
Advance are going to turn this country from a team into a nation of warring individuals.
Except for the rich.
It's not a great joke to start on, but I think it's kind of funny. 15 seconds, not too slow. Well, it's supposed to be like a little transition thing. It's supposed to help make a little joke, just like break the jokes up, basically. So I was just sort of like shortening it so it wouldn't take too long. But basically, I've got a little list of jokes that I wanted to do, and initially it was just this bit. Let me just.
Advance are going to turn this country from a team into a nation of warring individuals.
But that didn't turn out to be super funny, so I added Peter at the end here.
Except for the rich.
Just as a sort of a little punchline. It's not my strongest joke so far, but I've got some more fun stuff coming up. Let's have a look here. What other notes do I have? Right, yeah, I wanted to do another one of my Gregory Judge jokes, which is basically just where Jeremy or Megan is talking to someone who's not responding, like I first did with Gregory Judge. So I'm going to do that this time with Lockdown with Patrick Bannon. So let's have a look here. Let's have Jeremy do his introduction first.
Yes, hello, I'm here.
No, that's...
Say that. It's Patrick Brennan. Are you there, Patrick?
And then, so that's the first bit of footage that we use here. Just gonna leave a little gap here. Actually, no, normally I leave a little gap, but if we're using a transition, we're not gonna be doing that. Oh, hey, hang on. This timeline is not in the correct size, but that's fine. That's cool. Fit the frame height. There we go. So let's see.
It's Patrick Brennan. Are you there, Patrick?
And then we're gonna be cutting to Patrick, who's going to be doing his little spiel before the camera turns on. It's a very simple joke, and I've done it to death, but it stays funny, and especially I'm expecting Patrick Bannon to be doing more stuff like this, so it's probably like it's sort of like a worn out joke, but I kind of like doing new variations on it all the time.
Well, I know it's not ideal. Of course, it's not ideal, but you know, I'm not going out there. I couldn't care less. I don't care what anyone says. My way works, and also you're going to invoice me. I want to get paid back for the gaffer tape, for the cost of the.
It's Patrick.
There we go. That's all I can use before Jeremy interrupts and kind of makes it no longer work. This is a bit annoying. I'm now having to like fit to frame every single video because basically the first video footage I used came from Not Games Fan, which isn't as high resolution as the stuff that I pulled directly from the game. So it's a bit different that way. So let's see. Let's cut it there. So yeah, we're just basically going to find footage now where Jeremy will say, "Are you there, Patrick? Patrick, are you there?" Stuff like that.
Was a reasonable debate which really contributed to the national conversation. Next, out on the streets, someone who's always doing exactly that. It's Patrick Brennan. Are you there, Patrick?
There we go. We need just like that little bit of audio. So I'm just gonna unlink these and just gonna throw this footage away because we don't need it.
Well, no, it's not.
Patrick Brennan.
Just like that.
Well, no, it's not.
Patrick Brennan.
Of course, it's not.
No, that's too loud and too early. Basically, I'm just gonna put these sort of randomly throughout the scene. This joke actually takes very little effort to do, because you just need Jeremy repeating Patrick, but it sort of stays consistently funny, I find.
Well, no, it's not ideal. Of course, it's not ideal, but you know, I'm not going out there. I couldn't care less. I don't care what anyone says.
You know what? I kind of want the footage for this. Like that, and then.
You know, I'm not going out there. I couldn't care less.
There we go. And then if we just cut here and just move this over here, and fit this back to the frame.
Couldn't care less.
Are you there, Patrick?
I don't care what anyone says. My way works, and also you're going to invoice me. I want to get paid back for the gaffer tape.
Actually, no, you know what? This one doesn't work. It's not funny. So this happens to me a lot when I'm doing when I'm editing these. I just throw out entire jokes because I don't think they're funny. Oh yeah, I've got another joke for the acceptance speech, but that one doesn't really. I want to keep some stuff in between there. Oh, right, yeah, I had a fun joke about the Lion Cigarettes commercial, so let's have a look here at Telethon. No, wait, it's in a separate ads folder. Jazz, Lion Cigarettes, there we go. Okay, so, let's see. There we go.
Give it a try, guy.
Hold on. Something's happening.
There. Okay, so first we just cut this bit in. I'm going to like not really be explaining these jokes. Like they'll become apparent soon enough. Also, I'm only just every once in a while just looking at the chat, so apologies for that. Let's see here. Looking good so far, yeah. Hi Mario. Yeah. Okay, so I'm caught up on the chat. Cool. Yeah. So we've got this bit here where he's like, "Give it a try, guy." Ideally, I'd like this to be a little bit shorter because I find the pacing here a little slow. But
Hold on. Something's happening.
so I want to now cut out that word something. There. Actually, yeah, it's there and there. So I want to unlink this. Hang on, this could be more efficient. There. Okay, and then we're gonna unlink this, delete the audio, and now.
A cigarette ain't nothing special. And a cigarette ain't nothing special.
There we go. Gonna now grab this audio and then.
Ain't nothing special.
There. Okay, I think this is always just a bit of fine tuning. So let's have a look here.
Nothing's happening.
There, you see what I mean.
Nothing's happening. Hold on. Nothing's happening.
No, I need that frame to be gone. Let's see.
Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening.
Okay, and what I want now is this is gonna really make or break the joke whether or not this works. So I would like to cut it out to here. This is where it starts. So I kind of want this. And so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy this over. I'm gonna put this here, and then I'm gonna go reverse time. There we go. I've been using this one a lot more lately, especially especially in since I've started using the actual in-game footage. So here now basically the joke should work already. Might be able to like make it a bit better though.
Give it a try, guy.
Hold on. Nothing's happening.
No. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna unlink this audio because I do want the original sound effect to just play in the right order. So let's have a look here. There we go. Need to cut out a little bit of sound at the end there because he goes oof. Let's just make both of these just a little bit longer. Actually, no, hang on, that needs to be exact. So let's see, how much time is there between these two gaps? That is 24 frames. So let's see, then 12 should be the halfway point. So then we just extend both of these by 12 frames. Okay, and so now to really finish the joke.
You're telling me.
What, this? It's just my regular brand of cigarette. Ain't nothing special.
You're telling me you don't
And
smoke a line?
yeah, something like that. Okay, so we're just gonna be putting this in here, unlinking footage and audio, and then just cutting the sound there. And the reason I do that is because I want a lingering shot of this guy without without hearing the Graham Bannon voiceover. So
Ain't nothing special.
yeah, this is basically just like a little pausing moment, just to give the audience the chance to laugh. Basically, when I make these videos, I usually make them, nowadays at least, with specifically the devs in mind, because like I know roughly how long they'll be laughing at a certain joke, so I will usually give them that breathing room just so they don't laugh over the next joke. Because I noticed that in the earlier videos where they will just laugh over the setup of the next joke, which means that the punchline doesn't land as well. Thank you, Mario. Thanks for great job on the YouTube poops. Did we watch the entire thing so far? Yeah, sure. I was just about to do that actually. So yeah, this is it.
Advance are going to turn this country from a team into a nation of warring individuals.
Except for the rich.
Give it a try, guy.
Hold on. Nothing's happening. Ain't nothing special.
Okay, that lingering look takes a little bit too long, so we cut that short a bit. But then I'm quite happy with that. Now I'd like to grab this bit. Okay, so I'm gonna see if I still have this, because I want the music from the telethon. Let's see, audio, music. No, wait, no. Actually, I might as well just try it with this. I don't have the instrumental sound anymore for Graham Bannon's Baby Baby song, so I now need to just use this, because basically I want to try a new transition, and I have no idea if this is gonna work, but might as well give it a go. Might as well give it a try, guy. Let's see. Okay, 3 seconds and 22 frames. So let's just try to condense this entire song into this very little space. There we go. Right. Yeah, no, as I thought, that's gonna be ridiculous. Let's see. That's the one. Okay, so let's just speed this up a bit. So it's 1 second shorter. Probably not gonna be that useful, but actually that works quite well. I quite like that. Okay, so now now I had another one which was quite funny, I think. Well, you put a line like, "It made me feel like an old man." I don't really. I mean, he would have to say the word "old" in order to get that, or I need to get something that sounds vaguely similar to his voice to get there. I have been looking actually into getting like one of those AI that can like synthesize voices when you give them enough input, because basically like we already have enough voice clips of Jeremy Donaldson that I could make him just say literally anything, including hashtag fuck Jay's vibes. So that would be quite fun. Let's see. I have another joke about the acceptance speech. Let's see. Video, episode 1, acceptance speech. Wait, no. What? Victory speech. There we go. This is already.
Welcome back. And I'm told we can now go live to Advance headquarters, where the two leaders, Peter Clement and Julia Salisbury, are about to make their acceptance address.
Okay, so we first take this bit, and
Welcome back. And I'm told we can now go live to Advance headquarters, where the two leaders, Peter Clement and
There. So Peter Clement. I need that bit of recording. And now if we just take this bit, unlink, and then copy. So now we have a second Peter Clement clip.
and Julius.
And I'm going to be disenfranchising Claire right now because
Julia Salisbury.
I'm going to be removing this bit, just putting Peter Clement back in. So let's see if that works.
Welcome back. And I'm told we can now go live to Advance Headquarters, where the two leaders, Peter Clement, are about to make their acceptance address.
There we go. That's exactly what I wanted. And now we're going to get the start of this. And now I'm going to show you how I did the... Ooh, okay, that's a bit more difficult than I thought it was going to be. Okay. Oh, well, that's actually perfect then. I'm going to show you how I did the ad with sorry, sorry, I'm slightly distracted here. The ad of Lion Cigarettes where he walks away from the woman, because obviously that's not what happened in the original footage. So what I did was a little bit of compositing, and I'm going to do the exact same thing here as well. First I'm just going to put this in. I'm not going to be using this, but I want to options, export frame. I want to take a picture of this advanced podiums, because if I do that, then I can use that as a background here in a minute. Miscellaneous, import, media. No. I don't know if you can see my the thing I'm looking at right now, but I'm trying to import a thing. There we go, advanced podiums. Okay, so now I need to sort of estimate how long this is going to take. Probably not longer than this. So now I'm going to turn this into a composite shot, and the reason for that is also a very important one, because I want to basically make it so that Peter is double. Like basically I'm going to clone Peter. Let's have a look. Just put that one in composites. Yeah, first we're going to just grab this camera 2 footage. And I'm going to cut this down to size so it's exactly where I need it to be. Actually, there. Okay, so yeah, so let's use the video here, and let's actually just extend that to the length. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is something called masking, which is I'm going to be sort of cutting out a shape in this image. So now everything in this border is going to be of the video layer on the top here, and everything else is going to be this bottom layer. So I just completely made Julia disappear. And this is also something that I was planning on doing with Jeremy at some point. So now I'm just going to be moving forward, and I need to check. Yeah, there we go. So now Peter doesn't fit in the frame anymore. So I need to just I need to change that. Oh, right, yeah. Important thing, I need to remember to actually make this an animation, otherwise this is not going to work. So path, And now we just sort of move along with the footage so that we don't see Claire and we only see Roger. This is gonna take a while, by the way. This is I'm not sure why I chose to do this one on the stream, because it's not the most visually interesting thing to do. In fact, it's one of those things that, like, I've made movies where this was necessary, and I seriously considered hiring someone to do it for me just so I didn't need to do it. Oh, hang on. Oh, great. Okay, so I just made a mistake because now I haven't animated this thing to include Peter's legs. So there we go. Okay, so moving forward, that works. Okay, cool. When his legs start appearing, that's when it's gonna work. Now this flashing is a bit annoying because that's gonna get in the way of the background here, which should be fine, just in case it's not. I'm going to make this a really short joke, I think, because if I make this too long, it's going to get really complicated to properly fix again. Also, did you know that in the exact same way that I'm doing this right now, Den had to do the same thing with these advanced logos, because these were not well, these were on the podiums, but they weren't actually printed on properly. It's not very well. It wasn't very visible. So basically, that's like Den had to just constantly like cut around the hands, because like when you look here, Peter's got his hand in front of the logo. So Den had to go and like cut out the hand so that like it would go over the logo and wouldn't just like go under it, which is just an annoying job. It's really not fun to do, but yeah, sometimes it's necessary, and it's really not great. It's very time consuming, especially like I know some editors who like it. They will just put on some music or something and do it like that. And as you can see as well, I'm not extending the side of the mask because it doesn't really require it. It's not like I need to do that. There we go. Julia is now also just far enough away, I think, that I can, yeah, that I can just put it like this and it should be fine. Just gonna go ahead a few more frames, then just gonna go like that, and now it should be fine. Oh. Okay, so the camera does move a little bit, which is annoying. Oh. Okay, see, here I just made a mistake, and now you can just see Julia very easily. So if I just go like that, move all of this over here. No, because now that thing, I just created that thing by accident. Oh, don't ruin it now. Yeah, just move that over there. Oh. Yeah, I don't know why I did this on the stream. This is not a very fun thing to watch on the stream. Okay, so... Whew. Okay, come on. Don't be difficult now. Ah, this is getting annoying now. I created one extra keyframe, and instead of just like animating it logically, it just shoots into the middle every time. Just constantly revealing bits of Julia. I think this should now be fine. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, okay, cool. So what I'm now gonna do is duplicate this video, and I'm going to go into its scale settings, unlink them, and then just make this -100. And the reason for that is now there's just two Peters. Now, of course, now it's no longer symmetrical because the background on one image matched up while the other one now doesn't. So actually what I'm gonna do instead real quick is I'm first just gonna go back to this being the only one, and gonna go here to feather strength and 2. Basically what that does, it just sort of like blurs the line between the mask and the background. So that way it just kind of looks a bit more like it belongs there. So then I'm gonna just do what I just did and mirror this one. Hope this is all interesting, by the way, because I'm realizing that I'm mostly just sort of like struggling through this right now. Okay, so now what I want is to get the bottom picture and just copy it and move it up. And just gonna make a little ellipse over here, just in the middle. That's gotta be a bit more tight. And now I'm just gonna feather the shit out of this. And what that should do, in theory, is just make it seem a little bit less weird in the background. But apparently it doesn't really do that. So yeah, it seems the lighting changed when they took that picture, so I need to... Ooh, yeah, actually... No, you know what? I feel like this is not a very fun joke after all. Might give another go at this, but basically that's the way I did the joke with you know, with the Lion Cigarettes commercial. Right. Okay. So moving on to the next joke. Oh, hang on. I forgot to delete the introduction to this joke. Yeah, well, that's actually good because I had 3 jokes about the press conference. So let's see. We are coming for your sports cars.
People who pay you a pittance to serve them drinks in their cars and your mansion.
There.
We are coming for your sports cars and your mansions and your vineyards.
Okay, so that's the bit that I wanted there, because I wanted, for some reason I've gotten really into like making Advance seem like the biggest monsters in the world. Just one sec. It was getting bloody cold in here, so I needed to up the heating a bit. Right, so now we've got...
We are...
Oh. That's...
We are coming for your sports cars and your mansions and your vineyards.
Okay. Let's get Peter out of there as well. And now let's try to isolate those words about what she's coming for.
We are coming for your...
There, sports cars.
Sports cars and your mansions and your
Okay. So now let's...
your sports cars.
So, sports cars.
And your
Mansions.
and your vineyard.
Vineyards. Okay. So now, let's see.
Had a couple of celebratory pints. Makes me coarser than a granny's fanny.
Memorably put. But to be honest, who can blame Peter for celebrating? Throughout the campaign, you've heard us say that Advance are not a political party. A party's what you have when things are going well. When the country is suffering, you don't need a party. You need a team. A team that can change things. But today is day one of a new future. A better, fairer future. So perhaps we should all be celebrating. Before we came out here to address the nation, we used our executive powers are going to turn this country from a nation of warring individuals into a team, to properly fund health and education, to raise the living standards of us all.
The pundits said
The people who pay you a pittance to serve them drinks in their private clubs, the people whose children you raise.
There. Basically, I'm just looking to make them seem the most horrendous they can be. So let's see.
Coming for your children you raise.
Let's see.
Children you.
Oh. Okay. I'm just gonna, like, this is gonna have jump cuts, which I try to avoid because they're not very pretty, but let's see.
Children you raise.
There we go. Okay. Ripple delete cap, let's see.
Are coming for children you raise and your.
No, actually, I want children you raise later. Just makes more sense. Oh. Oh, okay, my hit film just crashed. Hang on. Yeah. No, don't send it back. Yeah, so sorry about that. My software just crashed. Sorry, I'm now gonna try to check all this. Also, when dancing with the bear, I think someone broke something as well. Then also hit the mask that. Duplicate Peter, make Peter 2. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. That didn't work. I wish I knew how to edit. Well, it's not easy, but it's also not exactly impossible to get into. Let's have a look. There we go. So yeah, let's see. Wish I knew how to edit. Same really. I don't know how to edit with these professional programs. Yeah, no, I don't quite know what you mean, Daniel. With a wide angle camera, because oh, you mean like when it starts jump cutting? That's actually a very clever idea. I like that. Let's have a look.
We are coming for your and your children you raise. Your children you raise. Children.
How about I just cut that down to your children?
And your children.
Yes.
For your.
let's see. Ba-ba-bum.
Twats.
The people who pay you a pittance to serve them drinks in their private clubs. The people whose children you raise.
So they've got time to get even fucking richer.
Advance have this to say to you.
It ends today.
We are coming for your sports cars and your mansions and your vineyards.
It ends today.
We will put the wealth of this country back where it should have always been. In the hands of the people.
There we go. Let's see.
In the hands of and your hands and your children. We are coming for your.
Now I need another one that's funny. Let's see.
We couldn't do it.
They certainly did.
They used every dirty, low-down, lying southern...
About the language there.
Sorry about that. I've had a couple of celebratory pints. It makes me coarser than a granny's fanny.
Memorably put. But to be honest, who can blame Peter for celebrating? Throughout the campaign, you've heard us say that Advance are not a political party. A party's what you have when things are going well. When the country is suffering, you don't need a party. You need a team. A team that can change things.
Just the audio.
Change.
There we go. There we go. Also, given I've seen people talking about wanting to edit, if this kind of thing interests you, HitFilm is actually a really good tool to learn editing because they have a lot of tutorials, and the base of the program is completely free, and it's really professional. Like, I use the professional version, but honestly, like, nothing I'm currently doing wouldn't be possible in the free version. So yeah, I would really recommend trying out HitFilm because it's just a really good tool for learning video editing. I also use it just because it's very affordable. Like, I bought the license a couple of years ago, and
to raise the living standards of us all.
so let's use that video footage over there. Just to hide the jump cuts and just like over there. Yeah.
We are coming for your shame and your hands and your children.
Not too sure actually. I kind of need Peter again to just make a little punchline here.
You want him back?
Now I kind of need this widescreen again.
It ends today. It ends today.
There. That's the footage I need, and now I need... Oh, no. Now I kind of want to get some audio from an advanced headline in the lockdown. Let's see.
With a couple of mates for a beer or two, and you know, I am the fucking Prime Minister, so who's gonna stop me?
See, that could be funny if we can make that work.
You want him back? I am the fucking Prime Minister, so it's...
No, that doesn't work. Actually, I think I want more something along the lines of fuck off.
Tossers like you. And so you come whinging around asking me why... Even when the best thing to do is fuck all.
Maybe this, and then try to find something that's where he says off.
It's usually, I find, better to be seen doing something, even if that something is a complete fucking waste of time, like a referendum. And I am doing something, and I find that drinking definitely helps. It stops me thinking about things. Like why Mrs. C abandoned me. And why you lot can't take a fucking simple instruction. I mean, what the fuck have I got to do to make you listen? Ride around the countryside in a big fucking white horse, slicing the little pink shits to pieces with a big fucking sword? Stay inside. Do a jigsaw. If you haven't got one. Take a pair of scissors to that god-awful picture you've got of your mother-in-law in the hallway. Take a small enough species. Should take you the best part of a weekend, a big fucking toll on your marriage. Well, take up a hobby. Try shocking yourself repeatedly. Or masturbation. That's quite popular at the moment, apparently. And if you still got the urge to go outside, take a big bastard hammer and nail your fucking feet to the floor and start work on repairing that picture and your fucking marriage.
I'm trying to just find a bit where he just says the word off.
And
People come together, it's for feasting, fighting, or fucking. Now let me make this very clear. None of those things are allowed at the moment. No feasting, they're drawn to the sound of happy families. No fighting, they think it's play. And they're programmed to join in. And absolutely no slap and or stroke tickle. They're drawn to the smell. And frankly, who isn't? So, stay inside with your doors and windows tightly shut and try not to seem in any way happy. No joy whatsoever. That should be easy enough for you. God.
Enough. I can probably do something with enough. Let's see. Sometimes you have to get creative with these things.
Joy whatsoever. That should be easy enough for you.
There we go. That's just the nice thing about his northern accent, is that I can turn enough into off. Probably.
Enough for you.
Let's see, how's that?
Fuck all.
Oh.
Fuck.
Oh.
Fuck.
No. No, that's not good enough.
Me and Mr. C have just taken to discussing the financial markets over breakfast, a subject about which we know sweet fuck all, before moving on to the ex-partners we should have married in the afternoon over tea time, and then a review of our physical insecurity.
There, off. He does say off there. But
Tea time, and then a review of our fuck of our fuck of our
I think that might work. Also, like, I'm sorry if I'm being a little bit quiet. I'm used to editing in silence, so it's a little bit difficult. Let's have a look here. So what do we have now?
Advance are going to turn this country from a team into a nation of warring individuals.
Except for the rich.
Give it a try, guy.
Hold on. Nothing's happening. Ain't nothing special.
We are coming for your shame and your hands and your children. You want them back?
Fuck off.
I actually quite like that. Hang on. But I feel like we shouldn't have a transition there. I feel like that should be sort of like just a little bit of a black screen there. So import no new plain, just black. There we go. So just gonna drop that in there and just gonna put that right for now. Let's see.
Advance are going to turn this country from a team into a nation of warring individuals.
Except for the rich.
Give it a try, guy.
Hold on. Nothing's happening. Ain't nothing special.
We are coming for your shame and your hands and your children. You want them back?
Fuck off.
Probably needs to be a little bit longer. And then let's see. Do I have any more? We're coming up on an hour, by the way, so I'm gonna stop. Yeah, no, I've got no signal, but I prefer not to use that here. Yeah, I've got one more. After that, I'll have run out of ideas, and I will also need to go get dinner. So that's fine either way. So let's have a look here. Last one. That's going to be a lockdown one. National Nightly News. I've named it National Nightly News here.